hey, it's Thursday and like nothing is going right. I don't know if this is your life, but this is mine. Those are my like 2 minutes to make this, to like have this conversation with you, and then it feels like everything will explode. So I'm gonna take it before someone busts in the door. So this week we're talking about loneliness, and one of the great heroes, spiritual heroes I have, is Dorothy Day, who was a Catholic layperson and activist who began like a community, and she just spent her entire life like living alongside people and serving them, regardless of her own whims and desires. And she's someone who was like surrounded by people all the time, and but like constantly felt this ache. And like when we think about loneliness, I think we often imagine like, well, if we're busy, we shouldn't be lonely. If we're surrounded by people, we shouldn't be lonely. And we get sort of hard on ourselves, I think, when we feel that that like hunger inside of us to make a connection. And so much of what she describes like and accounts for in her life is the fact that like part of our loneliness comes from the fact that we are not actually ever fully home. Like as like that part of the ache inside of us is that like things are not yet made right. And like as people of faith, we just like know that our bodies are still broken, our relationships are still broken. We are not like, time is not yet, it's like a bit abstract, but like this is the great story of hope, right? Is that like God draws us toward completion, like a fullness, and we're not there yet. And then like part of the ache comes from that. And so like in the meantime, in the not yetness, the way Dorothy Day describes it, she talks about the long loneliness, and that in there, the only partial solution for us is love. And that with love comes community. And like community is tricky for us now because we're all stuck being apart, and that deep hunger is making us probably all feel a little bit nuts. But like, so like the first part is in acknowledging like our desire to be met and to be loved, and like our loneliness in that, and also just how very that ache is just like a part of what like prompts us to know that we're also like not just made to be islands, but we're made to reach out. So are there people in your life that you could transform from like weak ties, like people that you only have sort of like formal friendly relationships with, to like stronger ties, to ones based on mutual need, where you can like be honest about the fact that you're not good at being an island, that like none of us are, that we're all a bit absurd, and like some of us are more than a bit absurd, and that we're like, we want to be bound up in each other. So I hope today that we take comfort in people like Dorothy Day, who like, surrounded by people or not, was really good at acknowledging the long loneliness, and that the only way through is love. Okay, I'm like 90% sure my time is at an end. So I hope you have a beautiful, terrible Thursday.